Hi, Daniel here. What happened to my intro? Anyway, hi, Daniel here. Today, I'm going to teach you how to count past infinity. Now you're saying, now, very few people would say, I wonder what this looks like in uppercase. Now Greek people here would say, I want an uppercase version of this. And it would be absolute infinity. But we're not counting to that today. We're going to counting past infinity, not absolute infinity. Or it's transfinite. So absolute infinity is not infinity. It should be called transfinite anyway, so it should be called absolute finite, not absolute infinity. Why would they call it absolute infinity? Anyway, Daniel here. Today, we're going to count past infinity on how to do it. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. Hey, what are you doing here, Googleplex? Wait, why is it called a Googleplex? Because it is. Why is this number so big? You're asking. Because 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 100 is so big. Let me teach you. So now we're going to clone this number here. This black number is our example. Just so you don't get confused. Now 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 100 is so big. Now, if you put 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 2, it's equal to 10 to the power of 10 to the power of... it's equal to 10 to the power of 100. Now, think of it this way because, 10 to the power of 100... because 10 to the power of 2 is 100. So 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 2 would be 10 to the power of 100. Because you're squaring 10 to the power of 10. Wait, is this too tricky? Here, 10 to the power of 2 is equal to 100. Because that is 2 zeros. And because 10 to the power of 100 has 2 zeros at the end of it. So 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 2 would be 10 to the power of 100. Now 10 to the power of 10 to the power of... Now what would this be? 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 2. Would it be Googleplex? Nope. Wait, yes, it would be. Because 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 2. Now, remember I talked about this earlier, about 10 to the power of 2 being 100? Yeah. So 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 100 is a Googleplex. Because, 10 to the power of a Google. It's so big we can't fit it on the screen. So that's why 10 to the power of 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 2 is so big. This equals a Googleplex. Okay, back to our things. So right now we're talking about the cardinality. Now, 1, 2 dots, 4, 8. Now, 8 is the cardinality of the set of these dots. So you could figure this way that 8 is the cardinality of these dots. And yeah. But these numbers are pretty much finite. I forgot to bring in 1,000. 10 to the power of 3. Now, if you add 10 to the power of 1,000 into here, it would be a Google tall. Oh, shoot. Sorry for the pause. That was a glitch. I think this is titration. I don't know. So, 110, I don't know. It is so big. What if we iterate itself? 110. Now, my AI, Messenger AI, thinks it's supposed to be 10 to the power of 100, not 100 to the power of 10. Why 100 to the power of 10? 100 with 10 zeros. 10 with 100 zeros. I don't get it. Whatever, we don't have to get things we don't get. We can go past infinity. And right now, let's say we're at a finite number. It is so big, it almost reaches infinity. You just need plus 100 numbers to go. Or say you need plus Googleplex numbers to go. But that number is so big, you might get tired. But it's the only finite number that you have to count left. Almost a Googleplex numbers left. Only a Google left to count. And after a Google numbers and a Googleplex numbers, you finally reach infinity. How do we count past this number? Now you might think, infinity plus dots? Nope. Infinity plus infinity equals infinity, because infinity goes on forever. But wait, how do we go past it? How do we go past it? How do we go past it? You might think, it's impossible. Nope, it's not impossible. Nice try. Not so fast. It's not impossible. Now, we can go to this. What is this? Well, I didn't say we'd explain this later on in the video. Whoops. Now, actually, this right here is Aleph. And this is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Aleph. Just remember that for now. Just save that in your head. Aleph. Okay. Aleph null. And Aleph 0. Yes. Aleph null 0. And after that comes Omega. But why? You might think Aleph 0, Aleph 1. But this makes it uncountable. So we should stick with Aleph 1 after Omega. The Omega sections, I guess. Now we have Omega. We have Omega plus 1. Omega plus 2. Omega plus 3. Omega plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Decillion. Now, what is decillion? I didn't explain that? Well, here you go. Because that is 10 to the power of 33. This right here is decillion. And if we add a 6, this is undecillion. This right here is duodecillion, I think. Now that we know decillion, what is quadriwordecillion? That's 10 to the power of 45. Anyways, let's get back to the infinities. You might be thinking, why are you going back to the finite numbers again? If you didn't know that finite was not infinity, thank me. Omega, now we got Omega plus 1, Omega plus 2. And we got Omega times 2, Omega times 3, Omega times 4, Omega times 5. We get Omega times Omega. And let's step it up a notch. omega times omega times omega. And we get omega times omega, omega times omega times omega times omega. And then we get, but wait. If you want to know what this is, well, if you want to know what this is topic for another video. So, if you learned how to count past infinity, if you like this video, then please like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our videos. And yes, if you want to know what this is, it's the Greek letter. It's the same as this. This is the 5th letter of the Greek alphabet. So if you enjoyed how to count past infinity, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos about infinities. Bye. Bye.